Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are doing tonight, because I released the video earlier this morning. So the same day, it's October 10th, 2023. We did the unboxing, will you have to call it, for the Series 2 Beyblade Micros. The only one we're missing is Excalius. I took a look at the list and yeah, for sure enough, I think it's Xeno Excalius is the one we're missing for evolution, because I think it goes Excalius, Xeno Excalius, Siege Excalius, then Buster Excalius. So it's just Xeno Excalius is what we're missing for Series 3? No, 2. Series 2. And yeah, so we'll be doing a battle video with everything we have right here in front of you. We'll be using the very first stadium for Beyblade Burst. And yeah, hopefully it works a little bit better than this. This is just a little too small, you guys. And it doesn't really give good battles. So hopefully this stadium will work. It's not as, what's the word I'm looking? It's not much bigger. Like the size isn't much greater for the play area. It's just slightly larger. So hopefully that works in the battle's favor and there's not too much stalling. Anyways, let's recap real quick. I'm gonna go through each one we unpackaged. So I'm gonna throw these guys off into the pits real quick because we did not take these out of the packaging yesterday. And Valtryek. Okay, so the ones we unpackaged from the blind bags, we have Synex. Then we have Yamature, Unicrest. If I remember correctly, this is Beldrov. I could be wrong. Yagdrion, Nepstrius, and last but not least, Quetzalcoatl. So before we get into doing like battle royale kind of crap, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go through each bay from the set and do just some battles with those bays to see which one's the best one. So we're gonna grab Quetzalcoatl. We're gonna put them all on their respective launchers real quick. So then that way we can get the matches going. And it's, you know, we'll see which one winds up being the best one. All right. Sorry, my cat was laying on the table and kind of got a little fuzzy in here. All right. Oh, excuse the cough. All right, so we're gonna do Unicrest versus Synex. 3, 2, 1. Unicrest facing off against Synex. Round 1. Yeah, I definitely like this a little bit better. And it's a draw. Okay. Round 2. 3, 2, 1. And I threw that one right into the pocket, you guys. I apologize. That is a mislaunch if I've ever seen one. You guys get to see how Synex spins really attackish, though. All right, 3, 2, 1. This is going to be the death of me. All right, let's try this again. Wait, why am I doing this the stupid way? You guys, oh my god, I'm trying way too hard here. I already have a double launcher set up with a long winder. Oh man. All right. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Synex facing off against Unicrest. Round 2. A little bit more stalling than what I would like, but it's all good. Another draw. Out. I was hoping this was gonna work, but I don't know. There we go. Okay, hopefully we can get a win. We just need one win. We're gonna do one-shot rounds. We're not gonna, you know, do like 3 rounds in a row or anything like that. It'll just be one shot. Unicrest. That's about time. We'll throw that one right there. Next up, we will do Quetzalcoatl facing off against Unicrest. Sorry, I have to launch that there. Okay, Unicrest, Quetzalcoatl. Let it rip. Contact, mid-air contact right out of the start. Quetzalcoatl getting pushed around. Ooh, Quetzalcoatl throws Unicrest into the pocket. We're just going to leave those guys sitting right there. They're small enough to where they're not going to really interfere. All right, Quetzalcoatl facing off against Yamature. I feel like that was a little unfair. Yeah, I mean, it was funny, but I just, yeah. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay, Yamature throwing Quetzalcoatl into the pocket. Same pocket, too. All right, we're going to do Bell Drop versus Yamature. Ooh. And Yamature with a second win. Very nice. So far, Yamature is the only one that's gotten 2 wins in a row. We're going to do Yamature versus Yaminger. Is it Yaminger? Facing off against Yagdrion. Very nice hits from the start. And Yagdrion throwing Yaminger into the pocket. All right, Nepstrius facing off against Yagdrion. All right, 3, 2, 1. Balance versus stamina. Oh, that little hole kills him though. Ooh, Yagdrion tossing Nepstrius into the pocket. All right, so now we did those 2 versus Yagdrion. We'll do Beldrov facing off against Yagdrion. All right. So we'll flip those over. That way we know who beat who. All right, let it rip. Defense versus stamina. And Beldrov takes a win. All right, Unicrest facing off against Yagdrion. 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna go through, see which one picks up the most wins. So far, Yagdrion is at 2. Unicrest and Yagdrion both spinning. Ooh, Unicrest. All right, tied. Now we will do Yagdrion facing off against Cynax. 3, 2, 1. Yagdrion got lucky there. Got very lucky. Cynax just circling. And Cynax with a win. All right. Quetzalcoatl facing off against Yagdrion. 3, 2, 1. Quetzalcoatl. So Yegdrion only scored 2 wins. All right, we can take Yegdrion out of the picture now. Now we'll do Nepstrius facing off against the rest of the bunch. Okay, we'll do Nepstrius facing off against Synax. 3, 2, 1. Oh, immediately into the pocket. All right, Yamature facing off against Nepstrius. Nepstrius got a really quick win. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, 2 hits. One on the stadium floor and another mid-air. Nepstrius spinning out of control while Yaminger found the center. And Yaminger with a survivor finish. All right, Quetzalcoatl versus or Quetzalcoatl, I think is actually what it's called, facing off against Nepstrius. Let it rip. And Quetzalcoatl getting a survivor finish. Unicrest facing off against Nepstrius. Three, two, one. Kind of wanted to launch that one at a steep angle there to see what would happen with a double launch. Doesn't really work in Nepstrius' favor with a steep launch. Never mind. All right, that's 3 losses. Can it come back with a win here? I don't remember if Yagdrion beat out Nepstrius or not. We'll do Yagdrion again. Okay, Beldrov. And Beldrov takes a loss. Now we will do Yadrion. Oh, and that is 4 losses, 2 wins. So Nepstrius is tied with Yedrion. So yeah, not too great there. We'll do Unicrest. So Unicrest beat Nepstrius. And I think we'll do Unicrest versus Yedrion real quick, just because I don't remember. I think Unicrest beat Yagdrion, if I remember right. Oh, not this time. Okay. All right. So now we face off against Quetzalcoatl. So we got a loss there, a win here. Unicrest facing off against Quetzalcoatl. Very nice. Another win for Unicrest. Yaminger is next. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, Unicrest almost immediately stadiumed out, but held on. Who's gonna be, you guys? All right, we have a draw. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and Yaminger is out of the picture. Beldrov. So far, Unicrest is doing pretty good. Even though I think we did Unicrest already, but I could be wrong. There's... Oh, very nice. Another win for Unicrest. That's 4. It's just a shame we don't have Excalius, because then we could do the whole set. I'll get Excalius here eventually. 3, 2, 1. I could be lazy and just pull it from a used set. Or I could order a couple more blind bags and hope I get Excalius. Ooh, very nice. Unicrest with our boy Unicrest scoring 5 wins. 5 wins, 1 loss. Not bad. Not bad. So far, Unicrest is in the top. Unicrest beat out 90% of its competition. All right. Now we've done Yegdrion. And now we will do... Let's do Quetzalcoatl facing off against Yegdrion real quick. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, okay. Very nice. So a loss towards Yegdrion. So that was one of the, I think, 3 points that Yegdrion scored. Next up, we'll do Nepstrius facing off against Quetzalcoatl. 3, 2, 1. Oh, immediately. Very sad for Nepstrius. Nepstrius taken out immediately. All right, you guys, we will do Lyclair facing off against Lyclair. Quetzalcoatl facing off against Cyanax. They're kind of similar in shape, so this will be interesting. Let it rip. One's got an attack tip, the other's got a balance tip. And we have a draw. Let it rip. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see if the Beyblade X bits can fit on the micros. That would be entertaining. Nice. Quetzalcoatl with another win. All right, we're going to do Yaminger versus Quetzalcoatl. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad. Ooh, Yaminger throwing Quetzalcoatl into the pocket. Not even like just like glove tap. No, it just... That was like Super Smash Bros. Right there with the hammer. All right. Beldrov facing off against Quetzalcoatl. Oh, Beldrov. So, yeah, very nice. Quetzalcoatl winds up getting... I can't remember. We're gonna do... There's so many bays, you guys. If I remember, if memory serves correctly, Quetzalcoatl scored... Oh yeah, because it lost against Unicrest and Yegdrion. So only 2 points for Quetzalcoatl. Very sad. So Quetzalcoatl falls in the same steep as Yegdrion. So far, Unicrest is our best bay with a score of 5. Now we're going to do Nepstrius facing off against Cyanax. And Synax with a survivor finish. All right, Nepstrius facing off against Neominger. Ooh, Nepstrius throwing Neominger into the pocket after it hits this little hole right here. Those little holes are like a double-edged sword, I've come to realize. All right, Beldrov. I'm going to keep continuing calling it Beldrov because it looks like Beldrov, you guys. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. I could be wrong, but it really looks like Beldrov. The whole motif and everything. I'll have to actually look that up. Who's it going to be? This is going to be a close battle, you guys. Ooh. Nepstrius. Very nice. All right. So Nepstrius scored 2 wins. Putting it still in the same pocket as Yagdrion. Now we got Yominger versus Synax. Let it rip. Oh, self KO does not count. We want at least some form of contact right at the beginning of the match. All right. There we go. That's what we're talking about. I'm very curious on who this is. Yeah, I really have no... Ooh, Yominger taking out Synax. Very nice. Okay, and then we have... Beldrov versus Yominger. Oh, Beldrov taking out Yominger. So now let's do Synax versus... This is kind of unfair because it's only one round. But it works. Synax facing off against Beldrov. I'm pretty sure that's Beldrov, you guys. I took a close look at it, and the design of the center of layer looks really similar to Beldrov. I could be wrong, and it wouldn't surprise me if I am. If you guys know who this yellow guy is, put it in the comments. That way I know who this is. Does Synax beat Beldrov? Ooh, very nice. Okay. All right. So, obviously, the Bay to have out of this collection until we get Excalius is Unicrest. So now what I want to do real quick is... I'm going to grab a box. And we're just going to do a random line match. And what I mean by that is we're going to put the bays in the box, shake it up, and I will do my best to... Hey, I don't have an actual bag. All right, so we're going to do a randomized battle royale. So we're going to shake up the box. I cannot see what's going on. Okay, our first bay is... This is awkward. Okay, Kerbeus. And... Ifrit. Kerbeus facing off against Ifrit. Three, two, one. Oh, dude! That was honestly pretty freaking cool. Kerbeus actually gets burst. That's insanity. Like 100% insanity. We actually got a burst with the micros. All right, Ifrit going on to the next round. Who's its opponent? opponent is Armitarius? Yeah, Armitarius. 3, 2, 1. Armitarius versus Ifrit. Now, don't get it confused. It's Ifrit for the evolution, and then it's Ifrit taking out Armitarius. It's Ifrit for evolution switch strike, and then it moves to Ifriter for quad drive. All right, so Ifrit takes 2 points. Its next opponent is Zutron. This should be interesting. Zutron's a pretty decent one for the micros. Yeah, I figured we'd do a blind battle royale, because those are always fun. That's crazy though, that Ifrit burst freaking Kerbeus. Oh, Zutron. So Ifrit has 2 wins. Zutron only has 1 win so far. All right. Take that box. Tip it this way so I can see. And ooh, very nice. Zutron facing off against Cyanax. 3, 2, 1. That's entertaining, but I think we're gonna relaunch that. I don't think that's a good launch, to tell you the truth. There we go, let it rip. You know, and there's something to be said with these micros. These micros are actually pretty fun, you guys. If you can pick yourself up some of them, definitely do so, because, you know, it's a lot of fun to do that. Like, they're a lot of fun. Ooh, Cyanax taking a loss to Zutron. So Zutron moving on again. That's 2 wins for Zutron. Shaking up that box. And Wybron. This is definitely interesting. All right. Wybron immediately eliminated. All right, that's 3 wins for Zutron. Now, I know you guys are probably like, why am I not at least doing 2 rounds? It's just the sake of time. And we have Fangriff. All right. Oh, that was actually pretty cool. Zutron holding its own against Fangriff. And I did load Fangriff with some metal BBs, so with the fact that Zutron bounced back a good couple times and still threw Fangriff in the pocket was actually pretty cool. That's 4 wins. Ooh, Beldrov. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Zutron claiming 4 wins in this tournament, only to get knocked out by Beldrov. I'm pretty sure that this is Beldrov, you guys. I can't think of any other bay that it would be. All right. Ooh, Yamager. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, very nice. That is 2 more. That is a win for Beldrov. 2nd win. Very nice. You know, it's a shame that they didn't make a Micro Luminor. Or a Micro Fafnir. Ooh, Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, Quetzalcoatl's a metal fight. All right, 3, 2, 1. Beldrov throwing Quetzalcoatl. That is 3 wins for Beldrov. I will look this up and I'll post in the video description if it's actually Beldrov. All right, Beldrov taking 3 wins. we have Nepstrius. It's crazy. Valtriac and Spryzen have yet to make an appearance. Nepstrius facing off against Beldrop. Whoa! Nepstrius throwing Beldrop out of the stadium after 2 consecutive hits. All right. We're down to 5 micros. And we have Minoboros. So we are moving on to Minoboros versus Nepstrius. I don't like that. This is just a little too convenient. Honestly, that was honestly a little too convenient. We're gonna go ahead and try that again. Let it rip. There we go. Ooh, very nice hit. I'm glad I decided to rebuttal this. Only to get hit in that pocket and then get thrown in the pocket. Ooh. Nepstrius only getting 1 point in this whole battle royale. Minoboros moving on. I'd laugh if it's Minoboros versus Valtriac. No, Minoboros facing off against Gaianen. Got it rip. Gaianen taking more of a stamina approach to this match, trying to evade Minoboros. Minoboros taking out Gaianen. All right, Minoboros still moving on. Spryzen facing off against Minoboros. All right, let it rip. Ooh, Spryzen getting hard hits right out the gate and then getting some speed on the outer edge of that stadium. And Spryzen taking out Minoboros. All right. I'm very sad for Spryzen. Oh, there's 3 bays left, you guys. Oh, very nice. Valtriac facing off against Spryzen. 3, 2, 1. Spryzen taking out Valtriac. That's 2 wins for Spryzen. All right, we got Unicrest and Yagdrion. Going fast, and Yagdrion facing off against Spryzen. Let it rip. Ooh, I thought Spryzen got knocked out there for a minute. Spryzen just holding on to the outer edge of the stadium, hitting that hexagon, and doing a charge hit at Yagdrion, throwing it off balance. Look at that. Yagdrion was teetering. Recovers. So very nice that it recovers. Oh, Spryzen only claiming 2 points in this battle royale. All right. Our last, it's a rematch. Yagdrion facing off against Unicrest. Will Unicrest claim victory? 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do the best out of 3. Unicrest throws Yagdrion into the pocket. Oh, this time it's completely different. Unicrest actually got stuck right here, you guys. That was actually interesting. I do like the fact that I used this stadium for this video. Because I just feel like the micro stadium is too small, but anything else is going to be too large. I guess we could have used the Avatar Stadium as well, because we did do that in one video, and it was actually pretty good. All right, Unicrest scoring 2 points. Can it score a third? 3, 2, 1. We need a third point for Unicrest, and we need 2 for Yegdrion. Yegdrion loses, does not get a chance to recover. So the one to make it to the end of the Battle Royale is Unicrest. It got its redemption against Yegdrion. But the one bay that's the MVP of this whole entire tournament is Zutron. Zutron beat 4 bays, you guys. It beat Wyvron, Fangriff, then it beat Synax, and the first one it beat was Ifrit, scoring 4 points. Every other base scored at least 2 to 3 points, besides the last match, which was between the two. So honestly, yeah, pretty exciting. I hope you guys liked this video. It was definitely pretty fun to make. I like doing anything with micros, and I hope that Beyblade X does micros, because just about every generation we've had of Beyblade has had a micros format. You know, we had, so for TT we had the gum shooters for burst, then for Metal Fight we had the keychain launcher, which originated from Plastic Gen, and then for, you know, Hasbro we had keychain launchers. We had the little spindle thing, if I remember right, was Hasbro too for Metal Fight. But I also think they later on did the keychain launcher as well. And then for Burst, we got these micros that actually have little miniature versions of the launcher. So I'm really hoping that they continue this trend with micro versions of the Beyblades. I think it's pretty fun. It's a different kind of pace, and you're not trying to do anything too competitive. You're just having fun with it. So with that being said, full of battles for this whole entire video to keep you guys entertained. Under 40 minutes, so that's pretty impressive. And with that being said, let's get it to under 40 minutes. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Have a great day, you guys.